judge's signature?
Yes.
Hmm. By the court judge's signature.
Yeah.
I don't know the actual signature of Judge Rohr.
Yeah.
Mm-mm. I don't know what it looks like. I was never given a copy of it.
Yes.
And then when I informed you that I didn't,
Yes.
I have no idea what your signature looks like.
Yes.
Now, my family thought, well, he'll have to go to court,
Right.
and he'll have to either pay for it or one of the relatives will have to tell him about it,
Right.
as if I was delusional.
Yes, for not having my shit together today.
Now, a legal process, alimony and or child support garnishment order,
Mm.
must meet the requirements of 5 U.S. Code 8437. 5 CFR,
Yes.
Part 1653, Subpart B.
Hmm.
The Thrift Savings Plan will honor any legal process that meets these requirements.
Yes.
Now, the problem is that your dissolution of marriage
Yes.
and your protection orders do not meet the requirements for qualifying as legal process. They don't. Now, since they don't qualify for legal process,
Yes.
you cannot issue a dissolution of marriage
Yes.
when the actual marriage certificate was issued from the United Nations.
Yes.
You cannot issue a dissolution of marriage where the petitioner said, I sent it to him,
Hmm.
and then fraudulently admitted
Yes.
that I sent it to the wrong address because I was at 1023 Kitchen Dick Road. You can't schedule a settlement conference setting hearing 3.5 months later
Yes.
and then say, well, the mail's returned unclaimed.
Yes.
I just don't know where he's at. It does not qualify as legal process,
Yes.
and it violates numerous federal laws.
Hmm.
Now, this order to garnish my wages as a citizen of this great nation,
Hmm.
you remove your fraud today. You just can't decide you're going to issue a decree of dissolution of marriage that doesn't qualify as being legal process.
Yes.
You can't decide to renew a protection order based upon the perjury of that I broke the protection order.
Yes.
And then after a court hearing,
Yes.
found not guilty.
Yes.
You can't use a resolution after the court hearing to resolve the case without me getting notice as the litigant.
Mm.
You cannot use the courts to help yourselves to any and all money that you want.
Yes.
Because I'm that individual
Yes.
that will tell you that since my uncle decided to talk to the Port Angeles Police Department, even though the Port Angeles Police know exactly who you are and where you are,
Hmm.
well, since they do know,
Yes.
I'd like you to enforce my rights. Now, I've emailed you pretty much for the last 4 years,
Yes.
and you thought, no, we're just not going to do it. We're not going to do it. And now I have the right to take the assets of generals and admirals
Yes.
because they're just not going to do it. Now, Internal Revenue Service tax levies and criminal restitution orders.
Yes.
Now, this fact sheet explains how an Internal Revenue Service tax levy
Yes.
or criminal restitution order will affect a thrift savings plan account.
Yes.
What is a criminal restitution order?
Yes.
For the TSP purposes, a criminal restitution order must result from the sentencing of a participant
Yes.
pursuant to the Mandatory Victims Restitution Act.
Yes.
See 18 U.S. Code 363A,
Yes.
3664.
Yes.
Now, when you look at that U.S. Code, the order and accompanying documentation must require the TSP
Yes.
to pay a stated dollar amount or freeze the participants' accounts
Yes.
in anticipation of an order to pay. Now, the TSP will not honor garnishment orders for amounts other than the MVRA.
Yes.
Now, this idea that I have the right to mandatory victims restitution, yeah, you get me those retirement assets of every general and admiral of the United States.
Yes.
Because those individuals, 1 to 4 stars,
Yes.
that were vetted through the Congress,
Yes.
I've been emailing,
Yes.
and for some reason they refuse to defend this great